Now it's back on. There you go. Good girl. Very good girl.
No. Whoops. No. Good boy. Good girl.
So I was just showing Barb, and I don't know if you do the same thing, when Harley was trying to pull ahead and Barb was turning her around, so she had her like this, and then when she went to turn her around, she did this. Okay? Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to keep that same. Let's go. Let's go. So when they're there, I mean, you can basically go in a circle, you know, almost, I mean, just in one spot and have them pivot. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. 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 Here. Yes. Leave it. Let's go. Yeah, good girl. So,
thank you. Yeah, I usually keep it short. Because one time when we were walking with you, that one time, you said that.
yes.
It really works better to have it short.
Oh, absolutely. As long as it's relaxed, yeah. Having them next to you is that tight control that you can get where they're just in that sweet spot where you can move your left leg in any direction and they can follow you, you know, without tripping you up or bumping into you or fighting what you're trying to do. And then it becomes like you're moving like one, and it's just a beautiful thing.
I don't keep it that close because I'm always having to manipulate my left leg to get it close enough when she does.
Well, it's not how close you hold her, it's her position relative to where your leg is, right? Yeah. So if you took your left leg, or just take a wide left here and see if she moves with you. Here. I'm going to do the same thing. Just hold these up to your glasses. Just as long as the bridge is pointing at me, it'll get it.
Okay.
So. So I'm not pulling her when I'm turning, right? I'm not even correcting her. I'm just turning. Let's go. Leave it. Ooh. So this is what I would use the e-collar because she's kind of coming with me, but she's not really paying attention.
Okay.
I might do a low-level e-collar there to get her to refocus.
Yeah, I usually don't do it for that kind of stuff. Okay.
Here, sit. Good morning. Take the little one. No, I want the big one.
Okay.
I don't know if that was helpful or not.
Well,
but
using the e-collar, see, as long as when I do a tug, she comes with me. I haven't done the e-collar, but it's almost like a constant.
When you're doing that close work, every once in a while, especially with her, because she gets distracted easily, bring just a low level or the vibration. I can't remember if the vibration worked.
The vibration works with her.
Okay, yeah, one of them, the vibration didn't register at all.
So if she's focused, it won't register. faster.
Right. Well, no, but I mean just...
And I've got it on 13.
No, I'm just doing the vibration. Yeah.
But she doesn't pay attention. She just jerks.
Yeah. Yeah.
3.
Let me try that again. 13. I'm going to turn it down a little bit for this. 8. All right, so now it's on 10. Micah, let's go. Wait. Morning. So basically, I'm just going to wait until she's distracted by something. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Good. Let's go. Yes. 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 Okay. So don't be afraid to do that in these, if you start working her in these little tight situations. Now, when you're walking and she's pulling ahead like that, you know, you could use this for that, the same thing, but I don't think you need it. But in these other situations where you're changing directions and she's overlooking at something else,
Right.
definitely. This is
Now,
the...
how often did you use that? I saw it twice when she was.
That was
right
it.
here. Okay.
That was it, just twice. And I
great.
put it down to 10. I don't know if she
Okay.
responds to that normally, but for the, you know, you want it as low as they can feel it when you're working, like when you're teaching them something like
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Good girl. Yeah.
Good girl, Harley.
One of the things that Harley does is, if I'm ahead of Lyle, typically she'll walk past where I've decided that I'm not walking anymore. Because it is all about me, and at one point I just decide I'm not walking, so I turn around. And Lyle goes on for a little ways. She will stop dead in her tracks and like grip the ground.
Because she doesn't want
She
to...
doesn't want to go that far away from her.
Okay. All right, so
And I
let's...
just pull and yank and
All right,
keep
so
walking.
let's do that. Let's do that. So it's when you're ahead and you want to turn around and walk back the other way. Okay.
Okay.
So why don't you walk ahead?
We'll start to walk. Oh. Harley back. Okay, let's go this way.
I'm going to stay here too because that might be another... There, that was nice. I'm glad I have that because that was nice the way you snapped her attention right to you then.
I can tell she just gave it up.
Exactly.
Okay, I guess I'm not going to be with her.
Exactly.
Who's that? Is that Sensei? How do you pronounce your last name?
Del Senor.
So no A at the end.
But now it's Del Sensei. It's funny, I play words with friends.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I play with this woman. She's from Jamaica. She lives in New York. And she is so freaking good. And I've actually talked to her on the phone now, and, you know, we're kind of in touch.
Yeah.
And I told her that you guys started calling me Sensei about the dogs, and so I call her the Sensei of words. Okay, so now Lyle is completely out of her field of vision. So what happens now if you try to turn around? No dogs, just well, that's just people.
As she gave it up, I could feel it.
Yes. It was perfect. It was textbook. The way you did the corrections gave her the information, boom, and then she was like, oh, all right. She looked right up at you. You couldn't see her because she was a little behind you, but she looked right up at you, and then she went forward. So, what a good girl, Miss Harley.